Presidents always discover that the politics of governing are far more complex and contradictory to the politics of campaigning. And they always have trouble explaining that to the people they lied to in the campaign. Jane, I think the most intelligent, articulate, and effective criticism of the Democrats' health care legislation and the Obama health care legislation was offered by you and by Dennis Kucinich. It came from the left, and I'm glad you entered those objections into the record, because I think a lot of them are going to prove true as the history of this plays out. But does there come a time in the politics of all of this where the left should hold their fire at some point in the calendar and start to say, we now have to unify around the Democrats to keep them in power, you know, as Dennis Kucinich does. You don't hear Dennis Kucinich now launching any of the criticisms that he did in the first year of the Obama administration, and any of those health care criticisms that he was so articulate about.
Well, what happens in an election period is that you go to your representatives and you ask them, what do you intend to do after you're elected next time? And that's what you base your vote on. And that's the time when elected officials hope to be newly elected officials, and they are subject to, you know, pressure from the voters. And on December 1st, the Cat Food Commission or the Deficit Commission is going to come back with a series of recommendations. And the members have said that they intend to come back and cut Social Security benefits in order to balance, in order to cut the deficit. And so this actually is the last time before the election that people can go to their representatives and say, hey, do you intend to vote for this? This is the democratic process. This is how we do it. That's why we hold elections.